Okay. Today is Tuesday, December 12th. Yesterday, I decided to start recording my workouts. So I said today, let's just do it again. It's a lot warmer today. We're in the same little setup. It's like 50 degrees. Just got my 2-mile run in. So that was good. It was very hard today, the 2-mile run was. It was like running in mud, I feel like. Man, that sun is bright today. Well, if I'm squinting the whole time, that's why. That sun is right on me. I think I'm gonna hit a back workout today. I'm thinking some bent over rows, 4 sets of 10. I might do some shoulder presses too. And if I'm feeling good, I might hit the punching bag a little bit because it hasn't been used in a while. So I'd hate for it to feel left out. So we're gonna start with some bent over rows. I don't know how I'm gonna set this up that well. I'm thinking, I honestly don't know what weight I need to do on bent over rows. You know, we could start with 10s. You know, let's start with 15s. 15 pounds on each side. That's a whole whopping 75 pounds. I know that's a lot, but can't even say it with a straight face. But like I said yesterday, we're out here getting stuff done, you know. I had a big story planned out yesterday with what I wanted to talk about, but I really don't know what I want to talk about today. So we're just gonna kind of play this by ear, like I do a lot of things in life. I don't really plan ahead a lot. I kind of go everything day by day, which I don't guess that's an awful way to live. It's worked for me for now, you know. What's the best way to do this? Should I walk into it this way? I guess so, but a lot less yapping today, so I guess we'll just get after these. Let's get 4 sets of 10 with the bent over rows, and if my form is crap, I'll try to fix it eventually. No promises though. That feels like a pretty good weight. I like that. I focus when I do these. I haven't done these in forever, but when I do these, I like to focus really on one, not a lot of weight. So one, if my form is bad, hopefully it won't hurt me too bad in the future or in the long run. And two, I can really focus on the muscle group working. Like I guess my lats, is that what it's called? I don't know. I didn't pay attention in health class. Sorry, Miss Barnett. Sorry, Jill. But I really like focusing on that. Focus on the muscles. I think 75 is a good little starting point for this. Feels pretty good. I might once the weeks go on and once I get a good workout plan, because I come in here with no plan at all, which is not the smartest thing to do if I have like a main goal I'm trying to hit. But the goal now is weight loss. So yeah, I stepped on the scale today. I was 188. We're going down. Only 8 more pounds to go. So that was pretty cool. On my run today, I literally just got done. When I get done, probably 15 minutes ago, probably. I usually like to run, then come back, sit outside on the carport for a little bit, get me a nice glass of water. So I drink on that, scroll through Instagram and stuff. So I've been about 15 minutes past that. But when I was running today, I was thinking of all this stuff I'm gonna say and all this motivational crap. It's all left me. I didn't write any of it down. It might come back to me here in a minute, or I might try to think of a story to tell here in a minute, because I had a lot to talk about yesterday, but I don't have a lot to talk about today. So today's been kind of slow for me. I did 15 that time. Felt pretty good. I got a big night tonight though. Part of my gig, well, I guess a part of my future, I guess. I'm majoring in sports management over at EKU. So I like getting involved with all the sports stuff and stuff at the high school. And so the athletic director, he contacted me before football season. He asked if I wanted to do the PA, the public address announcer, for the football games and stuff. So I thought about it for a little bit, and I'm like, well, that's a lot of responsibility, that's a lot of this, it's hard work, and it's like all this crap. And I ran through all the negative sides in my head, and I was very close to turning it down because I was scared, I guess. But I did it, I accepted it, and I had so much fun with it. And so when football season ended, he said, you did a really good job. Do you want to do basketball too? And again, all the negativity is like, oh, there's like 20 games I have to go to. It's like, it's going to take up all my winter break. It's going to do this, all this scheduling conflict. All these negativities run through my mind again. But I just said, screw it, just do it. So I accepted it, and I've done a scrimmage so far, and I did the home opener against Central the other night. And that was so fun doing that. I had such a great time. And plus, the boys, Estill, they beat Central for the first time in who knows how long, by 5 points. And it was so fun calling that game and doing the introductions and all that stuff. So they play again tonight. And so that's what's on my plate for today. That game's at 7:30 or something. It's 2:18 right now. So, I got a while to prepare for that, and I got to write out the script and all that crap and get the rosters and go over the rosters and stuff. But there's a little preparation, but it's nothing too hard or too bad into it. And it's really fun. So I got that tonight. Oh, last sip. Oh gosh. Next time I do these, I need to go up in weight. I just did 20. But if I'm gonna stick to my 4x10, I need to go up in weight. I might be able to throw 25s on each side. That's what I used to do back in the day. Back in school when we lifted all the time, back in high school. So I could probably go up to them next time I do that. but I'm not really feeling it in my back where I need to be feeling it. So I don't know if my form was wrong. I'm really feeling it in my forearms and biceps is where I'm feeling it right now. So I don't know. I don't know if I was doing it wrong but hey, it is what it is. We got it done. We're in here in the barn. I need to think of a good name for this place. That's what I need to do next on my agenda, is think of a good nickname. Because right now, I'm just calling it the barn, but that's kind of lame because I feel like a lot of like people's exercise and like workout places are called the barn. So it's kind of standard. I'd like to switch it to something different, you know, have a unique name. There's a group in WWE called the Alpha Academy, Chad Gable and Otis, and they have at Gable's house, they have a little gym, and they call it the Shank, or the Shark. What do they call it? The Shark? The Shack. It might be the Shack, but I think that's what the Shack. It's not the Shank. I don't know why I was saying Shank. They call it the Shack, and it's pretty cool. So it's a little toasty out here. Take off what Sam Sulek calls the pump cover. Show the guns off a little bit. The pew pew. That was cringe. Okay. We're gonna hit some shoulder press now. I'm trying to think. Do I want to do it seated? If I do it seated, it'd be hard to use this bar. But if I do it standing, I could use the bar and do the overhead press. Is this high enough? What is this at? Is it 15? Let's try it. Let's try it this way. I don't know if the camera's high enough to get all of it here, but it'll be okay if it's not. We can try them this way. Oh, I'm gonna fall. Okay. So how much weight do I need to do for this? Okay, we need to put, let's keep the 15s on there and just test it out. I'm going on to this just not knowing what I'm doing, what weights I need to do. I haven't like maxed out or made a plan on any of this stuff. So we'll just throw 75 pounds back on the bar and see how I'm feeling with it. I haven't done overhead presses in a long time. Like since high school probably, because I like doing the shoulder presses with the dumbbells, so I use the dumbbells. But let's put the clips on here since we're uneven. We got 4 sets of 10 of these. Then I might just say screw it and hit some bench press too. I'd like to get more work done today than I did yesterday. Because yesterday I just did 2 exercises. I did a lot of talking yesterday. And I feel like I need to get more done out here. So, okay, this is heavy. Okay, that's too heavy. That's way too heavy. For muscles I haven't used in a while, that is way too heavy. So let's just trade out the 10s for the 5s. Maybe. Let's try that out. I think that'll be better. 10s for the 5s. Oh gosh. Like I was saying earlier, I haven't done much today. I woke up at bright and early 10 o'clock, you know, as one does. My sleep schedule is not the best. It could be better. But bright and early 10 o'clock on Monday nights, Monday Night Raw comes on. What in the world was that? I don't know. On Monday nights, Monday Night Raw comes on, and I don't like to watch it live because it's 3 hours long, especially when there's a bunch of crap I don't care about in the show. I usually just watch the promos, like the wrestlers talking smack, and I usually just watch that, and some of the matches, like Sami Zayn has a match, I'll watch it. But CM Punk, he's come back, and him and Seth Rollins had a cool little moment. I watched it this morning. Then I had a very healthy lunch of a peanut butter jelly sandwich and Doritos. So now I'm here. That's been on my plate today. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. That feels a lot better. I had a thing in high school where when I was lifting, I was never really the strongest out of everybody, and so I'd always feel bad for like doing lightweight like this on overhead press. So I just put more weight on there than I could handle, and like I'd struggle through the sets, and it really wasn't helping me much. Because one, I was just sitting there struggling every time. I didn't have good form. But you know, I wanted to be like everyone else and lift heavy weights when realistically I couldn't. So it's kind of hard, like mentally, for me to grasp, you know, only being able to do that for 10 on sets like that. But, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm just trying to get better, and the only way to get better is doing stuff the right way, I think. So I hope I'm doing these the right way. I think I'm doing these the right way. So yeah, it's wild. It's December. I'm sitting out here in a barn with shorts and a tank top on, and I'm comfortable. Like, it's not cold. That's wild how the weather is here. Oh, we got 3 more sets of these. My wrists are already hurting. I haven't done these in forever. That was a good one. It was a good little set. Estill, they play Garrett County tonight. I think Garrett County has a whopping 1-4 record. I think Estill there now, they're 2-2 or 3-2. Or they might be 3-1. No, they're just 3-1. They're not 2-2. They're 3-1. So it's a pretty good matchup tonight. Garrett's, they're not in our district or conference or anything. It's just a regular exhibition match. But I hope it'll be a fun game to call. I'm looking forward to it. Estill's got a pretty decent team this year. They got a good core group of seniors. They got 7 to 8 good players that play each night, and they all work together and play together pretty well. So it's a pretty good group. I'm hoping they can. That was another noise. Hoping they can make it back to the region tournament again this year. That'd be cool. They didn't make it I made it to the region championship 2 years ago, my senior year, but they ended up getting beat by old Perry Central. That was a story for another day. That whole team was, but got 2 more sets of these bad boys. Where my room was set up, you know, like a normal room, ceiling is this high. I couldn't do stuff like this, because if I was throwing it up in the air like that, I'd break the ceiling, so break the roof. So it's nice being able to do stuff like this out here. Man, it's warm. I can't get over this. Let's see, do I got anything else exciting coming up in my life? Christmas is 13 days away. That's pretty cool. That's about it. That's all I got. Then the New Year comes, is just around the corner. So, is it 13 days away? What is today? Yeah, it's just 13 days away. That's pretty wild. Less than 2 weeks, and I haven't got my Christmas shopping done yet. That ain't good. Luckily, I don't have too many people to buy for. You know, just mom, dad, and sister. That's pretty much it that I get gifts for. I got everyone else covered. Got all my Secret Santa stuff covered for the family and stuff. So I think I'm gonna go to Lexington tomorrow. Go to the mall, get some shopping done. That'll be fun. What am I, last set of these? Is that right? Yeah, this is the last set of these. Then we'll do another exercise next. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. What I really wish I had, which is a lot of money. Well, I'd like to have money, but what I'm saying is what I wish I had cost a lot of money is I'd like a cable machine with like the pull downs and like the pull down stuff like they got at literally every gym, everywhere. I'd love to have one of them in here. I don't have any room for it unless I expanded backwards and cleared the rest of this crap out. But that would be sick, because I really like doing, like right here, I can only do push exercises. Every exercise that I do besides curls are push exercises. I do bench press, overhead press. Well, I guess the bent over rows I just did, that was a pull exercise. But most of the things I can do in here are just push exercises. And I really like doing the tricep press and the pull downs. The pull down, those are 2 of my favorite things to do in the gym. At the machines and stuff. I don't know why I like them so much, but the ones at the rec at EKU, they're legit. Let's see, we got one more. We probably have time for one more workout. Let's take a quick little intermission here, and let's just admire this view one last time. I love just looking out here and just seeing this view. This is great. One day, not today, but we'll take a walk. We'll take a walk down to the pond and do some working out. That'll be sick. They just, oh golly, gee. Set up the camera, Gabe. I guess you could have seen me pretty good right there. I don't know. Let's fix the, let's fix this setup. But, they just recently cleared that pond out that I showed you a second ago. They just recently cleared it out of all the trees and stuff. So, it's a lot cooler down there. If I was the fishing type, I would abuse that pond. Which I've had buddies tell me that you're lucky to have that pond in your backyard, because if I was you, I would abuse it, which I don't have the patience for fishing. You know, I respect it and all that. If you want to fish, more power to you. I don't like the taste of fish that much. But if I was the fishing type, I'd abuse that pond. I'd wear it out. But I'm not. My cousin is, though, a little Hootie. Hootie goes down there and he fishes all the time. So, what is one more exercise I can do? You know, I could do bench press again. I'm trying to think of a back exercise. Are push-ups? Are push-ups back exercises? No, they're not. I can finally do a push-up now. That's wild. I can do I could probably do 15 in a row, but hey, that's more than I used to be able to do. I used to never be able to do one, so that's pretty cool. Do push-ups now. What I really want to do is be able to hit a pull-up. I still can't hit a pull-up, and I don't have a pull-up bar. I guess I could make one in here. It'd have to be on the outside. There's a spot right here. Well, I could put it there, or I could put it right here. Put a pull-up bar here, clear this little area out. But I'd have to nail it in there, screw it in somehow. That'd be the only option for a pull-up bar in the barn. Man, I need to think of a better name for that than just the barn. But what is one more exercise I could do? You know, we might just have to avert our attention to this bad boy right here. To the bag. Golly, this thing ain't wanting to tilt. We'll just avert our attention right here to this bag, and we'll wear it out for a little bit. Golly, this thing's heavy. Shout out Dad and all his camera equipment. I'm using his tripod. Golly, that thing's heavy. I'm trying to move it up a little bit because it's on a slope. This thing is. But let me get my punching gloves. I feel kind of bad because I've just been kind of rambling on about nonsense today. I usually have yesterday I had a lot of good stuff and motivating stuff to say. But today I'm just not in that motivational mindset, I guess. I don't know, I haven't been on TikTok watching David Goggins clips enough, I guess. That's you know, it's kind of a corny thing to think about, or a corny thing to do. It's you see all these motivational clips on TikTok and you just scroll mindlessly or endlessly for however long. But you see these clips of people actually out and bettering themselves and all that junk, and it kind of makes you want to do the same. So I guess it's cool. Some of it works for me, and some of it just seems kind of corny, I think. But the Goggins stuff, I feel like I can somewhat relate to it. Golly, I gotta take this watch off. I feel like I can somewhat relate to it because, you know, that guy was a bigger guy. He was probably, what was he, 300 pounds or some crap? He was 300 pounds, but then he goes on and saying that he lost 100 pounds in 3 months. That's so unrealistic for everybody. Losing 300 pounds in 100 pounds in 3 months. That's just so unrealistic to people. But to just normal people that are 300 pounds, because they see that, then they think it's easy. It's like, oh, if this guy did it, it's easy to lose that much weight in 3 months. It ain't easy. That guy's just special. He's just different, you know. That's because then they get to 3 months and say they've only lost, I don't know, 20 pounds or something like that, and just their motivation drops. Then they just go back to where they were before. So just seeing all that stuff is like cool, and like all the Sam Sulek crap and all these bodybuilders on TikTok and stuff. Seeing all that stuff is cool, but it's also, you got to see it in a different perspective, that you're not that person. Your body's different than their body, and plus they could be taking all this steroids and all this crap, and so you got to think of it. You just got to do it your own way, I guess. You don't need to compare yourself to all these other people, because that can be dangerous. The only person you need to compare yourself to is the person in the mirror, because that's the person you're fighting with. So I think, I don't have a timer or anything. I'm just gonna beat this bag for a little bit. I've been playing a lot of UFC 4 lately, hoping to get the UFC 5 for Christmas. That's what I told my sister to get me. She was asking for ideas. And so all of my training is coming straight from that game. So like the punching exercises and stuff, and all the boxing combos. So, man, I wish I had a heavy bag. This thing moves too much. So I'm just gonna hit them with the jabs a little bit. Just try to get my heart rate up. That's wild that just throwing your hands at something can get your heart rate going, get you out of breath. That's the biggest thing about boxing, is I'm not wanting to like go out and fight somebody and beat somebody up, but it gets your heart going, you know? It's nice and fun. So we'll do this. We'll do a couple more sets of these, just throwing hands around. Then we'll end off the video, end off the exercise. Oh, that's very tiring. Running out of stuff to talk about. That could be a good or a bad thing. I don't want to talk too much. Say something I don't mean. Just looking at my body now compared to what it was a year ago or even 6 months ago, is absolutely absurd. Absolutely crazy. seeing definitions in my leg, in my arms and stuff, it's wild to see. Wild to see the transformation. Oh, that hurt. I threw a left hook right there. Do a left hook, gotta hurt my shoulder a little bit. That's no boxing for today. Got my heart rate up, got my heart rate going, got a little sweat going. That's about all that matters. What I really need to do is come in here with a plan of what exercises I want to hit and what muscles groups I need to hit. Yesterday I did bench press and curls. Like, that was just 2 muscle groups and it took me 45 minutes. So, you know, that's not the most efficient way to come in here and get work done. Like, we got an ongoing joke at our youth group up at church is less talking, more working. So that's what I need to do here is, I don't know, less talking, more working, or keep talking and actually start working. I don't know. But that's where we're going to end off today. I'll zip that up later. You know, I got a nice little workout in today. We'll just end off the video like we did yesterday. Well, we got done in a little bit shorter time than yesterday. End off the video with a nice view of the water. Just and as old David Goggins says, stay hard, I guess. That was kind of cringe. Thank you.